Feed, an Undead horror, features the vocal talents of Kim White as the narrator, Lola Organa as Kaylee, Anthony Hahn as Isaac, and myself, Mark K. Gamiao, as Uncle John. This podcast will be enhanced by sound effects and ambient music to create an immersive atmosphere. Please enjoy.
Chapter 1, John and Kaylee. John.
I suppose living the life of a bachelor has its merits. You have the flexibility to live life on your own terms. Freedom. That's the beauty of it. Not being tied down to a girlfriend or wife, boyfriend, partner, husband, yeah, why not? The fact is, you have the opportunity to do whatever you want, whenever you want. I have more time on my hand to focus on things I want to do now that I live on my own. I value my independence. I'm sure some of you, all genders welcome, out there feel the same way. It's hard to do something you want and your significant other wants to do something else. What do? It's hard to commit to one thing or the other. How do you compromise? You can't. I mean, you could, but honestly, ask yourself. There will always be that lingering doubt, that one ounce of regret that maybe, just maybe. Don't get me wrong, though. Living single ain't always easy. There are moments when I miss the company and support I shared with someone once long ago. Perhaps striking out on that relationship proved I wasn't ready. Maybe later? I don't know. We haven't gotten that far into that story. We'll see. I'm comfortable where I'm at this point in my life. For me, being single feels safe. Simple. It's all about stability and finding the right balance. Oh, did I mention it's also some of the basic tenets of Saberstrike? Yeah. I had begun actively participating in this full contact sport about 6 years ago. It's basically sword fighting, but with LED sabers. We wear haptic bodysuits that make it look pretty much like Sentai Rangers. My niece, Kaylee, will tell you that I'm crazy and too old to fight guys half my age in my academy. Hey, we spar with women too. This sport keeps me physically fit and active. Now keep on doing it for as long as this 40-some-odd years body is able to. Speaking of, this weekend is the Battlesport Championship. It's a relatively new mixed media martial arts expo that evolved from the esports competitions held this year at the Clear Spring Convention Center here in California. Cosplay is optional but prevalent in this event, whose primary draw is the dual haptic combat arena of Saberstrike and VR battlefield of Heavy Mettle. The latter is Kaylee's specialty, and it was only natural and expected that she asked her parents to join her Uncle John on an adventure. We shared a common interest in Battlesport, and it would be a great bonding experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go pick her up at the airport.
Kaylee.
Some asshole just bumped into me and I almost dropped my coffee. I don't get why people are in such a rush or go out in the middle of the afternoon wearing pajama pants. Pajama pants! I don't understand what's trending these days. I should be mad that the guy didn't bother to apologize. But I'm too tired to make a scene. I'm too excited to see my Uncle John. I had been looking forward to Battlesport ever since they announced the dates and location. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I don't really enjoy crowds much. I'm not saying that I'm antisocial, but I'd rather sit behind a computer screen or sit up in my VR gear and murderize people. Well, or at least their online avatars in Heavy Mettle. Have you heard of it? It's a multi-combat simulator that lets you experience real-time virtual battles all from the comfort of your living room. Slay dragons in Realm of Ragnarok, fight zombies in The Rising Dead, or engage in military tactics in Code of Honor. The immersion suits are amazing. The weapons are 1-to-1 scale, so it feels, handles, and operates like the real thing. I could field strip and reassemble an AR-15, hypothetically. Uncle John tried it once and rage quit after the second game. He died so many times and always plays last among the leaderboards. Sometimes I got lost in the moment and say, "Get good, you freaking noob!" Followed quickly by, "Sorry, Uncle Lively, okay, bye." Hey, it's not my fault I tend to spawn snipe. That's not my style, but he makes it so easy. To be fair, Saberstrike is more his thing. I tried out for a year at the academy where I live in Guam, and was lucky if I'm able to land just one hit. I guess some activities really aren't a right fit for some people. Despite his age, Uncle John is one of the top fighters in his academy. I'm the number 2 ranked player in the nation. My only competition? Some pompous jerk with the gamertag Iseki so sexy. I mean, really? Modest much? Okay, I admit the dude has skills because I've gone PvP against him as well as being matched together in team battles, and I know he's a guy because our voice chats, but we haven't revealed the face behind the name. Or reveal names for that matter. Name? Someone's saying my... Oh shoot! I hear my uncle calling me.
Damn. I wasn't expecting Dalton International to be this crowded. I figured a smaller airport would be a safer bet than SAX, but with Battlesport rolling into town, I guess it was to be expected. Finding Kaylee amongst a sea of people could be challenging. My niece is short, like 5'4", 5'6". She wears glasses and usually keeps her dark hair tied up in a ponytail. When I last visited her, Kaylee was into the whole grunge aesthetic. I called out for Kaylee, then twice more, worried that I wasn't loud enough among the cacophony of conversation around me. "Uncle John!" I hear her voice ring out a few feet away. "K-Bear!" I shouted, making my way towards her. Yep, she's still dressed the same. "How is my favorite niece doing?" "I'm your only niece." Kaylee punched me playfully in the arm. "Bestest only niece," I replied, then added, "in the world." This earned me Kaylee's famous bear hug, hence the nickname. "It's great to see you again. You ready for the weekend?" Kaylee gave me a "hells yeah," pumping her fist in the air. She looked up and scrunched her face. Then she made a comment about my beard and how it was too bad I couldn't throw some of that hair on my head. What the? I didn't need this kind of scrutiny. I threatened to leave Kaylee at the airport and say such nonsense like canceling Battlesport. Of course, we both knew that I was full of crap and never going to follow through. It was good to hear her laugh. Once we eyed her suitcase coming off the baggage carousel, I carried her stuff to my car and we were on our way back to my place. Thank you. You have been listening to Feed, an Undead horror, featuring the vocal talents of Kim White as the narrator, Lola Organa as Kaylee, Anthony Hahn as Isaac, and myself, Marque Gamiao, as Uncle John. Please like and subscribe for updates on the latest episodes. Until then, be safe, my friends.